20 minutes. Meanwhile, are the Eagles on upset alert? It's the one segment we are not doing upset alert.
Yeah, correct, because we are on the air tomorrow.
Yeah.
But I got confused from Dusty. But right now, of course, it's time for the most motivational segment in all of sports. It's also a time where we read some viewer mail. Sometimes I get physical mail from the post office. You know, Geno goes down to the post office.
Yeah,
You paying attention? Well, you're looking at your notes, or you're paying attention to the letter?
No, I was honestly debating whether or not I was going to point out for the 5th time in the last 6 weeks that Christina has been promoted. She runs the OT show, and you should stop making her spend her valuable time walking to the post office.
She goes down.
She's just gracious.
Also, don't know if she walks. I think she takes Dusty's scooter.
No, she's far too smart for that.
Great work ethic, Christine.
Comments this time
Oh.
from last week's Bud List on YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Oh, wow.
1. Brew and the First Things First crew better get the Brew Cinematic Universe onto the same level as the MCU. Remember we mentioned do you know what the Marvel Cinematic Universe is? You know what that is?
No. Now I do.
It's like all the Marvel,
all the guys
Iron Man and Captain America. They all
hang
look
out with
the
Dusty.
same.
Dusty's talking about it all the time.
Yeah.
The First Things First Cinematic Brew-verse. This is something we as fans want to see expanded.
Brew-verse.
Brew-verse is good. And Professor Brew, Cowboy Brew, Sandwich, and Injured are all characters in the Brew CU. So there was overwhelming response, and this took off. So here are all the different brews: Injured Brew, Bruto, Muscular Brew, Robed Brew, Cowboy Brew, Ballot Brew.
Wow.
That's just your normal self. We tried to introduce a new one.
Was that James Bond?
Yes.
Brew?
I love
And
that.
I
love that one.
Captain Easy Stance.
Easy
as
Stance
part of
is the hero in the Brew Cinematic
So
Universe.
there you go. It keeps expanding.
Wow.
Wow.
A true thespian with quite a range.
Yes, thank you.
That's right.
You guys finally recognized
It took a while, but you were 100%
great
right
acting
about that.
ability. Thank you.
job, bro.
And Greg can act too. He's
Well
not
done.
bad.
Oh yeah,
Greg's
Greg
a
with the
good
goatee. Was that goatee real, or was that a?
That was real.
Oh, okay. You should bring that back.
He got it right now.
No, but it was long.
Go ahead.
All right, here we go. Number 3, Aaron Rodgers.
Wow.
MVP talks.
No.
Well, I will say that he's not in the MVP conversation, but he's quietly having a very good year. As Wiles pointed out earlier, he's got 8 touchdown passes, ties him with several guys for like top 5 in the league. I mean, there's a bunch of guys with 8, bunch of guys with 9, but he's doing well. He is top 10 in passer rating, 102, which is like his best since his last MVP season.
Right.
In
Second
Green Bay.
last year in Green Bay.
Yeah, so he's playing well, but the thing is this: nobody believes in the Steelers. You guys probably know this. They're 3-1. The Ravens are 1-4. Yet the Ravens are still favored to win the AFC North. And you got Cleveland coming to town Cleveland is playing Pittsburgh. And you figure you should win that game. You're 4-1. Ravens will be 1-5 if they lose, which everybody expects them to the Rams without Lamar. That is a sizable lead. Even if the Ravens get it rolling, you still, with Mike Tomlin coaching, the defense starting to play well, have held their last 2 opponents to about 17 points a game. They got an opportunity to win the division and obviously make the playoffs. And then even if they lose in the playoffs, whether it's first, second round, Rodgers, if he retires, can really go out of here in somewhat of a little blaze of glory. So it's all there on the table for you, Aaron, but you got to do it this week. I actually think this is going to be a tough game.
Wow.
This might be my upset alert.
Wow.
Because Cleveland, they play some teams tough. They obviously beat
Andrew
Green
from
Bay.
there.
And yes, that's right. So, Aaron, I'll be watching closely.
Okay.
All right. At number 2, Patrick Mahomes. All right.
Fair.
Now, Mahomes is playing well. And I would say, Nick, a lot of it is the eye test. He looks really good with the eye test. The stats aren't I know he threw for over 300
Well, what
last
about
game.
since the tackle that turned the tide?
Well, here we go, though. So his passer rating total is still 93.
Yeah.
That's 19th in the league. All right, obviously that's not great. He had the great game against Baltimore, which we seem to say every week for that quarterback. But he had 4 touchdowns in that game. But this is all passing. Every other game, though, the other 4, he's only had 1 touchdown pass in each game. So playing well, like it looks better than it actually reads statistically. He's obviously running the football well. But the team, of course, is 2-3. And this is a game, though, that unlike the Baltimore win, if you beat Detroit, this will age well. Yeah. Like Baltimore obviously isn't aging that well at this point, but you beat Detroit, that's going to age well. You beat a very good team, still without your best receiver, one of them in Rashee Rice. And now I think momentum that you lost in this weekend against Jacksonville last weekend, you get back if you beat Detroit. Also, there's the Jared Goff thing. You said it earlier. Jared Goff's the only current starter in the league that Mahomes has faced that he hasn't beaten. And Goff has actually outplayed Mahomes statistically in these games, which is very rare for somebody to do that. So this is kind of a good chance for Patrick to get the team rolling again, but also to get a little get back on Jared Goff. Bolt, you know I believe in you. All right, at number 1, Geno, I am not sleeping on you. I'm comatose. All right? I am dead to the world when it comes to the Raiders. I'm knocked out, Wild. You can't wake me up.
Bro, still doing the segment.
I'm sorry. We started talking about the Raiders, and I fell asleep. Geno! No! Now, I know people think I don't like Geno.
No, you like him.
Yeah. I do. Yeah, I do like Geno.
You like him. Yeah, knows that.
I'm just about tough love.
Oh. That's true.
All right, Nick and Wild, y'all just praise Geno for, playing fairly well, being, he's become a franchise quarterback, and y'all praise him. Yeah. I believe Geno can do more. Well, so I challenge him to be better. And Geno, you got to be better. 9 interceptions. Already. 9. I mean, only.
He's on pace for 30, bro.
Only Jake Browning and Joe Flacco and the Prince. You sense a little theme here? The Prince, Geno.
What about them?
They're the only ones within the realm of Geno as far as interceptions. Oh, they're the only ones even close. All right, Jake Browning's got 8. So, Geno, this is the weekend to turn it around. You got Tennessee. All right, probably the worst team in the league. All right, if you don't cook against them, and they're coming off a victory, so they're feeling good about themselves. Maybe. This is your chance to cook and turn it around. Because now people are like, Geno was the one that went pumpkin mode. We've been waiting for somebody to go pumpkin mode, and Geno, after a nice 3-year run? Yeah. I don't think you've gone pumpkin mode. I actually still believe in you to turn it around, but it's got to start this weekend. Like I said, Geno, I believe in you.
Oh, wow.
I do.
Excellent bud list. That was tough love.
Yeah.
Tough love. I'm pulling for him.
I definitely like the Geno ad. That was a good ad.
Thanks.
I'm going to throw Jamar Chase up here.
Wow.
I know a lot of people like, what? He doesn't have his quarterback. And that's why I'm throwing him up here. Because Jamar, it's not really a knock on you. You've been as good as you have been. But we need you to be better. And not just better statistically, better in the building, better on the practice field, and more importantly, just better as a leader now. Like, you don't have Joe Burrow. Now, a few more months down the road, we'll see. But right now, you got a guy coming in, Joe Flacco, and you got a guy that is your counterpart in T. Higgins that has been playing below standard. You've been trying to hold up your end. We need you to be more vocal. We need you to do everything you possibly can as a player to solidify the fact now you earned it, you deserve it, and you are paid as one of the best players in the game. I want to see it show up. Regardless of record, I want to see continued effort, and you've been giving that. I want to see you get the best out of the guys that you're on the field with. That means any quarterback that's in there, you need to say and do whatever is necessary to elevate their game. You need to talk to your counterpart, T. Higgins, and say, my man, I need more. I need more out of you. Regardless if we're going to win these games, we can't be a reason why we are not having success, not only as a team, but isolated as an offensive unit, because we were depended upon to be special. Be that, despite what you don't have. Now, you've been putting up your numbers, and I want to show everybody your numbers because we need to do a little bit of everything. You've been putting up the yards. We need more touchdowns. But even if you got to tackle, I need you to tackle.
5 tackles.
That's a lot of tackles.
We need you
Probably
to do
a career
everything that we possibly can have you do in Cincinnati if Who Dey Nation is going to stand up. You got a tall task in front of you this week, but it's nothing to a real one, right? So be a real one. Look to your left and your right, and that
I
undercenter
bet he can
quarterback.
add a couple more tackles this week.
You might have to.
How many tackles do you have in your career?
Probably about 3, if that.
He had 3 last week.
Yeah, he did. At one point, he literally was leading the Bengals in tackles last week.
Like, I mean, it's been rough,
Yeah.
Jamar. But if there's anybody that can get through it, it's you.
Well, that's motivational, too. It's 4:12 on the dot. We nailed it. It's time now, whether you like it or not, for the Sports Media Ombudsman.
All right, I think you're going to like it, and today
Even if I don't.
is one where the Sports Media Ombudsman would like to give some flowers.
Oh, good.
Wow.
So, I know it, and don't put the bar up yet if we could, but I want to talk about Ollie Connolly for a moment. So, if you guys, you're like, where do I know that name? About 9 months ago, Ollie Connolly reported first, all the way from England, where he's based, Bill Belichick's going to be the head coach of the North Carolina Tar Heels. And people were like, huh? Why does this guy have this story? But he had it. And by the way, shout out to him. He was on Sky Sports coverage of the NFL games from London. He has a great Substack called The Read Optional. He often goes on my favorite NFL podcast, NFL Daily with Greg Rosenthal. Ollie Connolly, for some reason or another, has the Belichick story more than anyone, which is why when yesterday he tweeted the following, and I'll read you some of his tweets. Per sources, Bill Belichick has discussed buyout options with North Carolina's hierarchy. Belichick has signaled a willingness to trigger his own $1 million buyout if he can find a soft landing with another team or in media. He went on to write, members of Belichick's coaching staff have already spoken to other schools that are expected to be in the CFB playoff about taking on roles during the postseason. From one coach, quote, the Rats are leaving the ship. Again, that's from a coach on the staff. Some staffers believe a change will come within 2 weeks. Then he sent a few more tweets in the last one. From one UNC defensive assistant. Wow. What we've done to these kids is bleeped up. Now, 2 things. One is shout out to me for reading that off the screen in front of me.
You don't know how small that was.
Good job by me there because I was really testing the old eyesight. But here's the point. Belichick's tenure at Carolina's over. You can put it on the bar now, which means Bill Belichick's coaching career is over.
Yes.
And this is going to be a real test in can you actually go backwards in legacy? Because this has been such a farce and such an unmitigated disaster. If he is essentially quitting during year 1